All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Friday morning, no, Thursday morning. Man, I wish it was Friday. Last day before the All-Star break here. We've got a three-game slate. I'm going to jump right into it, and then I will recap a little bit and say what's up to everybody. My first play here on Prize Picks, which I can no longer play with you guys, but I'm still going to be putting out plays for it, is Brooke Lopez over 18.5 PRA. He has been over in 6 of his last 10, 4 of his last 5. And when he's been over, he has been smashing it with 33, 29, 23, and then 26. He's over in 10 of last 15 and 19 of his last 30. Memphis defense is the 28th worst rebounding defense in the NBA, and their points, they're 12th best, so not terrible there, and assists are around 10th, so a little bit better than average in the middle there. But Brooke Lopez, let's see, actually, I wanted to see what centers have done. Centers against Memphis have gone over in the last 4 games. And guys with even a similar line, oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Some of the guys with the similar lines, or not the last 4, I'm sorry. They've gone over in 4 of the last 8. Guys with similar lines, Drummond, Isaiah Hartstein, Al Horford had a similar line at 17.5. He went over with 18 even. Porzingis went over. He had a higher line. And what are we looking for here with a guy like Brooke Lopez is its minutes. So his last 4 games, his minutes have been 36.9, 35.2, 34, and 36. He's averaging 32 minutes on the season, and minutes equals opportunity here. I think this is a favorable matchup. You're going to get solid odds for this play as well. I wouldn't call it necessarily my favorite play, and it's definitely not a lock because, as I said, if you've been watching this stream, we are in that period between the trade deadline, which was volatile, and now the All-Star break. So definitely not a lock, far from a lock. However, if you're looking to scratch that itch today, maybe even consider playing a little bit light like I've been talking about. I think this is a fine option. Let's pull up Lopez here. That ain't going to get it done. My microphone is kind of right in the way here. I'm going to pull up Lopez on the Odds Shopper, and let's look at his PRA. And let's remove the date and the matchup. All right. Just curious, literally split right down the middle. Minus 110 on DraftKings, minus 110 on BetMGM. This is not a line I anticipate moving. I haven't seen anybody else on it. I don't think this is a hot line. However, I do think that this is a solid play here in a decent matchup against Memphis. And let me go back to the second slip. Klay Thompson, an overslip. Listen, we're going a little contrarian today, and I'm hoping it doesn't come around to bite us in the butt. But Klay, bite us in the butt. Klay has actually been hitting the over in his last 2 games. So I think right before the 7th of February was the game where he got demoted. He wasn't even at the game at the end, and he talked about how frustrating it was. Then he came out, did the right thing, said he was willing to play a little bit less, play less minutes, come off the bench, whatever he had to do to help the team win, which was the right thing to do. Klay was a stand-up guy in that. But taking out keeping in a 4-game stretch here, but including a poor 4-game stretch from January 15th to February 5th in away games, he has been over in 6 of his last 10, 9 of his last 15, 20 of his last 30, and Utah is a solid matchup for him. They're allowing the 5th most points per game at 120 per game. 42 rebounds per game, which is not a lot. That's 7th best in the league. But assists, they're allowing the 29th worst or 29th highest assists. So 2nd worst in the league. I got to get better at saying those 3, you guys. Reading them back and forth is not the way to go. I got to stay consistent. However, let's go down and look at shooting guards. The last 2 shooting guards, including Klay played him on February 12th. His line was 20.5. Right now we're getting it at 19.5. Okay. So 1 point fewer, and he smashed with 32 points and rebounds. Austin Reeves just played against them, 19.5. It was his line. He ended with 26. All right. So again, 19.5 points and rebounds. This is available on Prize Picks. This is probably my favorite play that I've identified. I would say that's probably a safe play here. Oh, Edwards is being teased out there. Well, let's take a look here. Most people, I think, have Prizepicks. I do not anymore. However, I'm still going to be putting out Prizepicks content every single day. We're not going to slow down, all right? We're not going to slow down putting it out. I know that's what the people want. Hey, 22 people in here. Before I talk about Clay a little bit more, please like the video, comment on the video. I think even most importantly is subscribe to the channel. I don't know what's most important. But if you do all three, greatly appreciate it. Shout out to you. All right. Yeah, the books are agreeing here. The bets coming in, 56% implied probability here. That's just a combination of these odds over here. Best line, you can get it right now, minus 115 on DraftKings. Flip already bumped to a 130, or I'm sorry, already at minus 130 for you flipper nutters out there, you people that love your peanut butter and jellies with Fliff. Oh, man, I could go for a peanut butter and fluff sandwich right now. I'm hungry. I woke up. It's a little later. Looks like this might be working for people. I'm going to try to do more later streams than if this works. No promises, you know, responsibilities and all. Let me blow this up. I apologize here. My face didn't need to be on there for that long, all right? Minus 115 on DraftKings if you're playing it on a book, but I have it on and still available on Prizepicks. I love this play. I really do. Let's take a look. 19.5 on Underdog Fantasy. Nothing for parlay play and sleeper yet, but if you're playing on Underdog Fantasy, that line is still available to you over there. All right, let's see. And as you saw, no point in teasing it out here. Anthony Edwards, over 13.5 first half points. We'll pull up the data on Anthony Edwards here. Apparently, I closed it out. Let's see. Anthony Edwards, points, first half. All right. This one could be a little sweaty. Probably my least favorite play on the board, but I wanted to see if I could find one in case one of these bumped. He's been over in last 5 of 10. The last game he played against Portland, he went over with 23 first half points. 23 first half points, okay? So his last game against them, he smashed it. And that's what I think really led me onto it. I do think that guards are favorable matchups against Portland in general. So that's something that definitely doesn't hurt. But let's see here. Pull it up here. Yeah, Portland's leaky on defense, especially towards guards. Although they've been a little bit better on their last 7. But on the season, yeah, just not great. Middle of the road. Anthony Edwards is a stud. That's what really led me to this play, is that seeing when they played him the last time. And I think, I don't know, we can't check lines for the first half, but if you needed a third play, if one of these gets bumped, that's where I would look. However, I prefer these two right here, so I'm going to take that right off. All right, that's Prizepicks for a minute. I have another Prizepicks play, I believe, but I'll get that to a minute. Let me say good morning. Good morning, Dad. Heard you're not feeling well. Hope you feel better. Take care of yourself. Rest up. Watch some shows. Enjoy your day. Chris T, strictly here to support the fam. Appreciate you, Chris. You are the man. Literally the man. I know I say it every stream, and I'll probably keep saying it forever. You should put some Kobe highlights in the intro video. Chris, I don't think I can. I think the NBA would flag me or something. I don't think I can. I'll look into it. Listen, if I could, I would. 100%. That would get me jacked up. Put a little of that in there. Maybe the Rocky speech. You know, it ain't how hard you hit. It's about how hard you could get hit and keep moving forward. I don't think I can do any of that, though, realistically. I think I would get a lawsuit in the mail, and then I'd have to shut down. I'd have to pack up my small operation here, take my pictures off the wall, and go home. I don't think I can. Otherwise, I would. But if I get a good attorney that tells me I can, woo-hoo, you better believe that intro video is going to be like a work of art. It's literally going to be like a movie trailer masterpiece. Explosions in the background, Kobe Bryant flying through the air, dunking, the Rocky and Apollo Creed training montage. Oh, yeah, we're doing all of it. It's 18 on the app for Clay. What app? What app, Chris? I really do like that one. Again, don't play a full unit. Don't play a full unit today. It's the last day before the All-Star break. These players could already be thinking about their time off and what they're going to do. And, you know, listen. All right, let's see here. I want to get to that one. Maritza, I'm so sorry. Maritza, are you in? See, did I talk about it anywhere? I don't think I did. That, I think, is where turning on Twitter notifications is your best bet, because if I change the stream time, I think it updates it there and might send out a notification. I don't think I tweeted about it. I apologize. I wanted to try to make something. Again, I got to fit it around certain things, but I also wanted to try to do it at a time that might work better. I had a couple people in here last night saying they were on the West Coast and that the early morning streams are tough for them, but they like the night stream. So I'm going to be a little sporadic, and I know how important consistency is. Maybe I can post the schedule somewhere. Close to going last game, hoping he doesn't take the day off. Clay? Is Clay hurt? Let me see. Well, that would be unfortunate. That would be rather unfortunate. Oh, wait, what does it say? Clay. Clay made a head-scratching decision. Clay intentional fouled somebody at the end of the game? All right. Well, I don't have all the – let's see if Underdog has any of the ins and outs here. Hold on real quick. Oh, they do. Well, this is nice about streaming right now. Anthony Edwards, questionable. Oh, you might have been talking about Edwards. Edwards is questionable. Giannis is probable. Lillard probable. Scoot Henderson probable. All right, we'll keep an eye on those, but I don't think it's anything major other than Edwards. Okay, well, that's fine then, because that wasn't my favorite play anyways. Let's see here. Questionable. Killed it on the Siakam pick. Appreciate you. Yes, I posted that early. The line moved like crazy. Actually, if you followed that, the line moved to like 35.5 by the end of it, which is insane because we got it either at 30 or 31. Insane. That's a long way to move. 4 full units is a lot for line movement. And then obviously he ended at, I think, like 33. So if you caught my line, you won. Even if you caught it a little late, you probably won. But if you caught it really late in the day and then played it, you lost, actually. I think you, like, split it. We actually could have middled it. Stupid me. We actually could have middled it. Didn't even think about it. Didn't cross my mind. Love the play. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. That was a perfect middling opportunity, and I blew it. But listen, happy that you got it. Happy to make money. I won't complain about it. Joined yesterday, but the knowledge was invaluable. Listen, wanted to recap yesterday. Trae Young, horrendous. Horrendous day. Everybody was on Trae Young. I talked about him briefly. I actually talked about how I liked his points and assists a little bit better. That came closer to hitting than his points did. However, a loss is still a loss. So that one stunk. Trae was just terrible. I have to go back and look if he just didn't shoot. He shot horrible. He was just bad, though. Real bad. And Luka just missed. However, Siakam hit. And I think we had one other one. Oh, Curry. Curry was the other play. So 2-2, really. Curry, that I talked about last night, smashed. He had 40-something points, I think. We got him at 28.5 on the stream. J-Step, I did see that his assist hooked, which is super tilting and frustrating. But I think it was still the right play. It was still a good play. Listen, in betting, guys, there's luck involved, okay? I know I like to sit up here and be like, oh, yeah, that's a lock, or this is a great play. The data supports this. It does support it. If I'm telling you it, it's true. However, it doesn't necessarily mean with 100% certainty it's going to hit, because it's betting, and betting is volatile. All right. Ran through this. Wanted to say hello to chat 2 times. I see you. Wanted to run in here, run through the chat, say what's up to people. Now we're going to do a little shopping. So stupid that I have to say something over it. Actually, I like it. Listen, let's be honest. I'm having fun with it. That's why I did the different voice for it and stuff. If you want to book me for voiceover work, I'll have to put my info in the description. Shopping. Yeah, right. Voice is terrible. Face, not bad. Face work, not bad. Voice, take it or leave it. I can take it or leave it. All right, let's do a little odd shopping here. With the odds finder, Brook Lopez over 1.5 juiced. That plays into PRA. Thank you very much. Not that he's a big assist guy. However, juice to the over, I'll take it. Anything that helps the cause here. Like I said, I really do feel good about that Brooks Lopez play. However, I think my favorite is the Clay play. All right, I'm going to say that again. Clay has just been a man on a mission lately. I didn't even talk about it, but Utah allowing the third highest 3-point percentage per game and the second highest amount of 3-pointers allowed per game too, which speaks to Curry, which speaks to Clay. Actually, I don't even know how much I looked at Curry's 3 points. Clay's 3-point line. Listen, I've gotten distracted already. Already gotten distracted. His line has been, Curry's been is sitting at 5.5. consistently. It's just high, but Curry, it's Steph Curry, the greatest shooter ever. Clay's hit his 3-point prop of 2.5 in 6 of his last 10, 10 of his last 15, 20 of his last 30. And again, great matchup. Is he chucking the 3-ball? Let's see. Is he throwing the ball? Not really shooting a lot of threes. Man, his last couple of games, he attempted, okay, 3-point attempt. 4, 9, 13. Would love to see that. Then 3, 5, and 7. Just like to see more out of him. Man, I stand by the play. I like the play that we have better. So, all right, back to the odd shopping. Oh, I didn't even see Jaren Jackson. FanDuel's a sharp book. I wish FanDuel had this. I don't even, I should look at Pinnacle, shouldn't I? Just got to slide it over a little bit. There we go. Penny's on the screen. All right, so odds alone, Jaren Jackson Jr., over 2.5. Assists is available on Underdog. I could put together a little Underdog slip while I still have it. I mean, literally based on odds. Let me look up Jaren Jackson because I haven't done any research for Jaren Jackson. Let's pull that one up, and maybe I can get like a two-man slip at least. Here we go. Jaren Jackson. Oof. Ooh, I'm still in first half. Excuse me. Tried to mute. Didn't mute. Failure. Is this not working? Okay, well, the button's working. I'm not working. What do we got? Jaren Jackson, over 2.5 assists. Juiced on the books. FanDuel with the best odds, which I would love to see FanDuel being higher because, as we said before, if you followed the stream, FanDuel and Pinnacle, two sharpest books out there, all right? FanDuel and Pinnacle. Guys, 33 people. Like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. Maritza, I think that's the only way that you wouldn't have missed the fact that I was going live at an odd time. Turn your notifications on. But either way, subscribe, like, comment. Much love. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had an awesome Valentine's Day. All right. Jaren Jackson assists. Been over in his last 4 games. Man, he is hooked. He is hooked. All 3 of his misses in the last 10 have been hooks. That would be a tilting end of this. Let's see. Milwaukee, middle of the road matchup. 4 assists. Jeez, I just hate playing guys with such low props because the margin for error is so small. It's like you're hanging on the whole time for an assist. Here, hold on a second. Let's look into this one step further here. Wait, am I on rebounds? Yeah, let's go. Passing. Jaren Jackson Jr., 4 potential assists per game. Ugh. 4 potential assists per game over his last 7. Has it got any better over the last 3? I mean, basically, 4.7. It's basically like a dart throw, essentially. If you play this, it's basically a dart throw. It's basically just purely based on the odds because I can't find enough data to back it up. 5.4 when you expand that out to 10 games. So a little more assist opportunity there. I don't hate it, but I can't. I mean, like recency bias, great. Odds, great. But he played 27 minutes last game, which is down from his average of 32, 33. So if we assume he gets his normal 31 minutes, it doesn't really change a lot. But, man, that guy hooks all the time. Holy smokes, he's had a lot of hooks. There was a stretch in January where he was going 6, 5, 5, and 5. I mean, he was hitting a ton of assists. He must have maybe had some injuries, more opportunity there. I mean, I guess we could put it on there and build it out and just put a little tiny sprinkle on it because we're degenerates, but it's not my favorite play. It's not something that I would say heavily backed up by the data. See, this is what worries me. I would love this line. I'd prefer that. Just looking at this, let's look at his rebounds then. Under 5.5 rebounds. Actually, I think I like that one the best out of all the ones we found because it's heavily juiced, and then FanDuel's even a little bit more juiced too. Pinnacle as well. Yeah, I like that one better. Let's use that as our first play and see if we can find a second one. Jaren Jackson, rebounds under 5.5. Woo-hoo-hoo! Golf is on the screen. I didn't put it on there, but man, I'm happy it's there. I love golf, guys. Little backstory while I do this. I got into golf 2 years ago, so this will be my third season coming up. And I was hooked. I think I have like a 16, I think, handicap. No, probably 17 realistically. At the beginning of the season, 25 probably. It's going to be ugly out there. But holy moly, how much do I love golf? I love it a lot. So I'm going to try to start getting into betting. Paid for some tools. Going to take a look at it. What am I doing? I'm just clicking and talking. Paid for some tools. Going to be doing some golf content. We'll see how it goes. Put out some plays in the Discord for this weekend. Listen, if it's profitable and we can bet on it, I'll bet on it. But I like betting on something that I know and that I've played a little bit. So golf, basketball, football. I played a little hockey, but like I don't really follow hockey and stuff. NBA, played basketball back in the day. But yeah, so that's my life story. That is my story. So I'm gonna be doing some golf betting. Jaren Jackson Jr. is showing up all over here. All the unders. Actually, let's just see which one we like better. Rebounds and assists. No, I like the rebounds better, I think. I'm just going to stick to rebounds. Am I? Rebounds and assists. Let's look at some recent games real quick. I'm just curious. No data, of course. 105 is last 10. It's kind of close. I'm going to stick with rebounds for now. All right, let's find one more. I guess we're on Underdog now, so let's find, but I'll leave them all up so everybody can see it. Wow. Interesting. Colin Sexton. See, this is what happens when you use the odds finder. You stumble upon plays that you maybe weren't paying attention to. All right. Not to get too far off top. We have a play for Underdog. Now I'm going to look at this Colin Sexton play real quick, and then I'll go back and find a final play for Underdog. Colin Sexton. Steph Curry defense. Rebounds and assists. Over 7.5. Probably just mostly matchup based, right? Oh, I looked at Colin Sexton. Here's the problem. His minutes are just not great. He's averaging 25 minutes over his last 10. Even if you take out a little bit of an outlier game, which wasn't even that much of an outlier, he averages 26 a game. He's missed in 3 of his last 5, but before that, 6 of his last 10. I just don't love the minutes, really. Let's see. Yeah, he was averaging more minutes before. And he had a good run in January. I don't know. I'm interested because of this, literally mostly because of this, because it's a bump line on there and looks like these could be bumped soon. There he is again. I mean, it's slim pickings here a little bit, guys. It's only 3-game slate. FanDuel would love to see this a little higher. Penny being a little higher is not a bad thing. Flips bump to 145. All right. I was looking at the Gobert rebounds already, and I could be talked into that. Is it a John Collins day? Is it a Tom? Got to run out for more Tom Collins mixed. Oh, that's funny. I just thought we just bought some. Man, you know how that stuff goes. Can anybody name that movie, by the way? It is kind of an obscure reference. Oh, Beast. Potential assist is on the NBA stats website, right off the website. Checked Jackson under rebounds, maybe better. Yeah. The Jackson under rebounds play is the play. Yeah, absolutely. Can anybody name that movie, though? I'm just curious. Am I the only one that knows that obscure movie reference? It's not a played Collins under rebounds already. Oh, this is saying over. You played the under already. Talk to me. Talk to me, J-Step. Sell me this pen. Under rebounds, you say. Under rebounds, you say. Oh, yeah, he hit the under on him a couple days ago. Same line, 8.5. Oh, now it's 9.5? Is this line really 9.5? Because I'll be on that too. If you got it 9.5 too. His line's bumped up 1. Or his minutes. Oh, yeah. I could get behind that. Rebounds. Oh, yeah, we can get under that. We can get behind that one. Best line right now on DraftKings. I'm in for that one. I'm going to plug it in so I can follow you guys. I am with you, J-Step. I'm riding that one too. You should play on chalkboard. You can move player lines. Listen, 2 times. I love being able to move player lines like that and outlining thing. That's kind of like my degen thing. That is absolutely my degenerate side. I try to not let it come out here, but it's absolutely who I am. I love moving lines and helping myself a little bit. All right, I'm taking the under as well on rebounds. Yeah, I don't have any problem with that. Make sure I do under and not over, and I am in with you guys on that. Under 9.5 rebounds for John Collins. I like it. We were hitting the over for a little while. Now we're going to hit the under, all right? Listen, insanity, the definition of insanity is doing, although that doesn't really apply here, but doing something that's not working, but then continuing to do it. But also, insanity is also if you're so stuck in a play, or like I always take the over on this line, that you can't see when the surroundings or the factors or influence on that play has changed. The data speaks to the under now. It's singing to me, speaking to me. I'm going to go under on that. I like it. His line went up 1 from where it was, and he was under at 8.5 the other day. Perfect. Minus 115 DraftKings. I'm with you. New time slot. Not a new time slot, just a temporary time slot, I think. This time probably won't work for a while for me unless I get to 20,000 subs, and this is my new source of income. But in the meantime, happy to do it for those that it works for. And all right, let's see. Do I have any other plays? I want to say I had some interest in Gobert over his 12.5 rebound prop, but that's just so high. So you said chalkboard. I don't think I have chalkboard. I feel like we must not have chalkboard. But let me see, because Parlay Play's been doing some slick things here. I'm just curious. What is his more? More. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Parlay Play. I like that a lot. Might even be able to convince me to 10.5, to be honest. I like that a lot. Wait, what about our Clay play? Clay. What about the Clay play? That's a tongue twister. Clay play. So stupid. What was it? Points and assists, right? 18.5 points and assists. Oh, 19.5 here. Oh my goodness. I think that I would love actually to go a little less on him and a little more on Gobert, just to get that a little bit sweeter. Rebounds. All in. Wait. Okay. This is a new slick little layout. The minimum payout for this contest is 1.75. Oh, I see. Wait, if I put more money in, does that change them all? No. Okay. All right. So they won't let me do that. That's fine. I don't have a problem going up on it a little bit. You drive a hard bargain, but I'll do it. Little alt line action. This speaks to my degen side. This is really doing it. I like it a lot. I can do 17.5. Fine. Interesting. We'd have to look because it might be actually smarter just to parlay them on another site. But shout out to Parlay Play. All right. Shout out to Parlay Play. Your play was PR, not PA. Are you sure? It is points and rebounds. Son of a biscuit. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? What is this, amateur hour? Wait, could I do 15? No, not a multiplier. Okay. Not enough of a multiplier. There we go. Ooh. Listen, I could get behind that. All right. Can I just place it? Am I logged in? No, I'm not logged in. Do we even have Parlay Play? I don't even know if I have it. I got to be honest. I don't even think I have. I don't think we can play it here. Look at this. Did you guys notice, though? Trophies. I can win trophies on Prizepicks now. Trophies aren't going to pay the bills, Prizepicks, all right? Can I walk into my local grocery store and pay with trophies? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I can slide a trophy under the little glass there and say, that's it. That one's for you. And here's an extra trophy for your trouble. Come on. Trophies? Trophies are like participation awards. Oh, I never did find a second play over here. Guys, it just might be one of those days. Look at this. Tiger's back, baby, in his Sunday red. I've completely pivoted and probably lost half the people. But this is a guy, 22.5, round one leaderboard position. Bang. I don't have no idea. Although I am, if you were in the Discord, I do like Hogard to really have a good weekend. I just don't know if it's going to be the first round. I'm very interested in this one. There you go. Look at that. Okay. Snippet. Listen, guys, you don't have to follow that. That was nonsensical. I mean, it's based on a little bit because I've been doing golf research, but if nobody follows any of the golf picks, I do not fault you whatsoever. Thank you, Jay Step, though, by the way, for pointing out that it was points and rebounds, not points and assists. Appreciate you. All right, guys. That's it for me. All right. I had a great time. We've got a Prizepicks two-man slip that I can bet with trophies. Don't play Clay everywhere, by the way, though. Sorry if that doesn't go for without saying, and you already entered it everywhere. Like I said, play light. It's the last day before the All-Star break. But I know, like me, we're a little bit of degenerates in here. We're a little bit, we like to gamble, for lack of a better way to put it, okay? We like to gamble a little bit. Let's see, what do we have? We had a Prizepicks slip, or a parlay play slip, parlay play. Rudy Gobert over 10.5 rebounds, and Klay Thompson over 15.5 points and rebounds. Little alt line action for you there. Love it. Parlay play with the slick option that really speaks to who I am on the inside, and that is I want to make the odds just a little sweeter for myself. I want to squeeze just that extra little juice out of it. John Collins, we had the under 9.5 rebounds. Going to be working and collabing with J Step on that one. And then I had a. Is this that? Oh, no, this is not it. Pick them. Look at that. Terrible. Terrible. Underdog's been bad to me lately. Well, it was great to me for best ball, poor to me during pick'ems. But that's okay. That's all right. I like our slip today, actually. I'm going to be following that golf match, too. I don't know if anybody else watches golf, but under 3.5 bogeys is probably a safe bet. Chris T, tell me more. Tiger, did you see, Chris, Tiger striping the ball down the fairway the other day? Like, he was hitting at like 340, they said, was his average drive. I think he's using a new club or something, unless that was just like an ad. But I mean, I think it was real, but it might have been an ad for a club that he was using. But he was out there at the Genesis Invitational practicing, and he was just piping this club, piping his drives down the fairway. It was crazy. Sorry, guys, if you don't like golf talk. I gave away great plays. I got nothing else. I'm just hanging with you guys for a minute. Appreciate all you guys. I think that, Sean, playing 3 plays on Prizepicks is like a bad idea. I think you're better off doing either 2 or 5. That's what I've been told. It's like you're better off with either a 2 or a 5-man, I think, because of the multiplier. But you're totally within your right to either do so or just remove one of these out. I mean, I like both these plays. I guess I would say, since we outlined Clay somewhere else, you could pop this one out and pop that one in. The Collins under 9.5. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm in first half. Not Collins, Sexton. Yeah, you could totally do that. Pop that out. Bam. Yeah, absolutely. 4-man flex on Prizepicks as a safety net. Yep, 4-man. I know we do the Flex Friday, which is tomorrow, unfortunately. DeAndre Ayton over 9.5 rebounds. All right, I'll do one more for you. I don't think I've seen that anywhere. Ayton over 9.5 rebounds. Look at this. like what is that? What was his name? The gangster. He's like, every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. Yeah, the video I saw the other day, he was playing so smooth. He looks so good. I saw the three, what is it? Sunday Red clothing line. I saw that. Definitely gonna have to get like a hat or something. But he looked so good. His back looked good. I don't know, man. It's like we'll see. You're right. At any given time, Tiger's body could fall apart, and that's unfortunate. DeAndre Ayton, what'd you say? Rebounds? Over 9.5 rebounds. Just a bad matchup, man. It's just a bad matchup against Minnesota. He hit it. Okay, he hit it the other day. Right? He played him on. Yeah, he hit not the other day. Wait, no, there's another one. There's another game in here somewhere. Didn't he play them on the 13th and got 16, I think? So he hit it the other day. It's not a good matchup. That's the only thing. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. It's not something I played. It's not something I've done enough research on. I just know it's a bad matchup. Minnesota is allowing the fewest points per game in the NBA, the fewest rebounds per game in the NBA. And unless that's like an outlier, hold on, I'll take a look. Two other things real quick for you. Unless Ayton just has that secret sauce for this game. Ayton's getting 16 rebounding chances per game over his last 7 games. Just doing some quick math here for you. Yeah, and he's averaging 10. That's 10.3 rebounds per game is what the math would say he'll get. So just over. It's sweaty though. It's going to be sweaty. I'm not going to put any money on it. I'll be honest with you. I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to put any money on it, but I could see why you like it. Recent game against them, bad matchup is a con. Another pro is that he's been getting a lot of rebounding opportunities, and so you've got that going for you. So I guess I just like for that one, I'm just going to talk through those few things for you and let you make your own decision on that. Minnesota, over the last 7, though, has been weaker against centers rebounding the ball, allowing 16.22 per game. Let's see what that's like if you expand that out. Yeah, if you expand that out to more of like the season, like the last 15, last 30 in the season, they're much stronger. So the last 7, and I don't know if Cat's missed in there. I don't remember him being out at all. So if Cat's missed or something like that, if there was something that changed that, or if it was just who they played, and maybe 8 and 16 hurt them in that too. But they've been a little weaker rebounding the basketball in the last 7. So, there you go. That's the data. Make your own decision. Collins was under, though, by the way. Yes. Collins was under 9.5. Collins was under 9.5. Don't do it. Make sure you didn't place it yet. It was under. It's right on the screen. It's right on the screen, fam. Under 9.5 rebounds. Don't do the over, please. Please. Yeah, no, I got you. All right, guys. Listen, this time seems to work better. I will try to do more 8 a.m.s. Let me look at the schedule and see if I can shift something around. But I gotta go. Appreciate you guys. Where you get that info from when you're saying that? Look, I can't even stop giving up rebounds. It's let me see. Hold on. Where was it? It's NBA defense versus position. It's like a fantasy stat. It's like how their defense is versus the position. Got you guys. I took the over under though. Okay, good. You're not stupid, but I'm glad you didn't take the over. Watch. Listen, if the over hits, I'm gonna feel so bad. But the under is the better play based on the math and the data. All right, guys, I gotta go. I know you guys appreciate us firing off comments. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Listen, look at this handsome man. He's gonna tell you, all right? He's gonna let you know. This guy's like my better looking twin.
Hey you. Yeah, you there. I appreciate you watching the video. Hope you're enjoying the content. Please do me a favor, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, turning your notifications on so you don't miss out on any of the action. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Better looking twin, right? All right. Guys, have a great last day of NBA for a week. Enjoy your Thursday. I will catch you guys Saturday morning on Donut Stream. Saturday morning, and then I'll see if we can do a Sunday stream. If it makes sense, I'll do it. Maybe we'll do an underdog draft, but appreciate you guys. We're going to be doing content next week. All right, team, that's a wrap for today. If you found value in the stream, please do me a favor, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so that you don't miss out on any of the future action. Huge thanks for tuning in. I hope you crush it with today's insights. Catch you on the next stream, and until then, let's keep winning.